So we're going to begin today by acquiring images of our HPTLC plate, the clean plate, with the CAMAG TLC Visualizer. Now the Visualizer is a camera system, an image acquisition system that utilizes high resolution 12-bit CCD camera up here on top, and then there's a light source down below. The different light sources that you can use with the Visualizer are the short and long wave UV, so the 254 and 366 nanometer UV, as well as a reflected white light and a transmitted or transilluminated white light, or both the reflected and transilluminated at the same time. The system is pretty simple. Basically, all you need to do to acquire an image is you're going to open the door of the Visualizer. And here we have our clean HPTLC plate. This is a 20 by 10 centimeter HPTLC plate, which is pretty much the standard plate that you're going to see used. And this plate is blank, and what that means is we're going to be acquiring an image of this clean plate, which will then allow us later in the software to subtract this clean plate from the finished plate to give you basically a background subtraction. So we're going to put the plate inside the Visualizer. There is an adjustable centering device here inside the Visualizer. It's a positioning device, and it will automatically center the plate based on the size of plate that you're using. And so you don't have to worry about centering it, and the software will automatically center that when it acquires an image. So we're going to put the plate inside against the positioning device. And now we're going to shut the door of the Visualizer. Now, one thing to keep in mind, the lighting is controlled on the front if you're doing this manually. However, you don't really need to do anything here. The software will automatically turn the lights on and off as needed. However, if you wanted to use the Visualizer as a light box or even a UV light box, you can control the light sources here on the front. So if we wanted to turn on the white light from above, the reflected white light, we could press the button and you can turn it on. Now, for the UV light, you can't turn the light on while the Visualizer door is open for safety reasons. However, if you close the Visualizer door, there's actually a viewing window here that will allow you to then turn on the UV light and look inside the box and actually use this as a UV light box. So if we can turn that on, now we can see under a UV light source, and if you were to try to open the door with the UV light on, you'll hear it gives you an error message and it turns the light off automatically. So that's again for safety reasons. So we're going to shut the door, we're going to go to the software now, and we're going to acquire the clean plate images. Now we're going to use the visionCATS software in order to acquire the clean plate images from the TLC Visualizer. I already have a method set up for the sample that we're running. Today we're going to be running licorice root, and this is a completed, ready-to-go method actually that CAMAG has already developed. CAMAG has many methods available, and these are methods that can be acquired when you purchase one of our systems. In fact, now the visionCATS software will even let you automatically download new methods from CAMAG directly into the software from the internet connection. So now, in order to take the clean plate images, we're going to go over and click on Continue. You'll notice the visionCATS software is showing you here what you need to do to prepare, and we've already done this. We've put our plate inside and we've closed the door. So we're going to click on Continue here, and it will automatically turn on the appropriate light sources and capture the clean plate images. And after each image is acquired, you'll see on the screen here you'll have a preview of the plate. So the first image it acquired was the white light source, transilluminated and reflected light together, and now it is acquiring an image under the shortwave 254 nanometer UV light, and there's the preview for that. And if we're satisfied with what we see here, we can click on Accept All. You also have an option to click here, which you will see gives you the option to abort and redo the step, or undo the step, save, and close the analysis. We're going to click Cancel, and we're happy with these two clean plate images, so we're just going to click on Accept All. Now we're ready for the next step.